How to find great tenants. Hi, I'm martial arts master Bill FitzPatrick. Now, I've been a landlord for over 40 years. Over those 40 years, I've had hundreds of tenants. 95% plus, I should say 95% plus of those tenants have been wonderful people, are wonderful people. I am a landlord. Now, how do you become a landlord? Well, you got to borrow a lot of money to buy property to become a landlord. Then I have these wonderful people every month who pay me money, their rent, which I can use to repay all of the money that I borrowed. I borrow money, then I use other people's money, my tenants' money, to help me pay back all the money that I borrowed. It sounds good. Well, that's what the real estate investment business is. Yeah, I love my tenants. Read my real estate information. Watch the real estate videos. You should be buying 6 properties, and you're going to learn you should love your tenants. Let me cut right to the chase. To find a wonderful tenant, it's the credit report, stupid. All right, let me say that again, slowly and a little bit nicer. It's the credit report. No if, no ands, no buts. What is it? It's the credit report. References, next to useless. Charles Manson could probably find 2 bleeding heart morons to swear that he's now reformed and would make a wonderful tenant. Give poor Charlie a chance. What about the current landlord's reference? Well, you know, the current landlord may be saying anything to get rid of a bum tenant. What about a work reference? Talking to someone's boss? Hey, come on, that boss has to work with the person every day, so, you know, really, what are they going to say but nice things? Other than as a means to collect facts, most references should not really be relied upon. There is one permanent, unbiased history of personal fiscal responsibility, and it is the credit report. Very simply, if the credit report is good, the odds are overwhelming that the tenant will be wonderful. If the credit report is bad, the odds are pretty close to overwhelming that in the very near future you're going to be chasing that tenant for rent. And eventually you will get stuck with months of non-payment and legal expenses before you can get that bad tenant out. Yeah, every bad rental applicant, everyone, is going to have some heart-wrenching story. And you know the story. The reason for their bad credit is never, ever going to be their fault. Never their fault. It's always someone or someone else's fault. This is the old dog ate my homework, folks. They'll say, yeah, I know my credit sucks. It sucks because my boyfriend stole my credit card. Well, I have work fatigue syndrome and I can't hold a job. The heck does that mean? My husband worked for Grand Slam Video and the company went belly up. Now, all of these stories may be sad, may even be true, but these problems aren't your problems. These problems aren't your problems until this person becomes your tenant. Then their problems become your problems. You're a business person. You're a nice person. You're not a social worker. You're not a job coach. You are a landlord with a rental unit that's probably worth tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You must be very careful of your valuable rental investment. Be very careful, because dealing with a bad tenant, you know, it's even more than the money. A bad tenant can put tremendous personal stress on you. Yes, okay, all right. It can be difficult for some landlords to talk to prospective applicants and then have to reject them. My advice is do what most smart, experienced landlords do and hire a top local rental agent. Paying this rental agent a half a month's fee on a 1-year lease, that's a very good investment. Tell that rental agent that you will only rent to people with good credit. Nothing is more important than the credit report. Now, let me end by saying, I don't want to scare you away from real estate investing, absolutely not, because the overwhelming majority of people make good tenants. Remember, your investment is their home. Now my little pitch. This teaching is a non-profit effort. However, we still have expenses and we ask for your consideration. I'm asking for you to work with me, for us to work together. If you can afford to buy real estate, you know, I kind of think that you can afford to help us help others. If you're a landlord, you can thank me by making a small donation right now. $10, $20, come on, you can do this. And for that, well, I say thank you.